which the PDP was supposed to provide. Unfortunately, certain forces have come to thwart the tearing apart the party. Whether we like it or not, the PDP was in government. One of the problems with or who the leadership of a political party, I think that's the sense the Supreme Court is making. And, you know, this is politics. The two judgments or the various judgments are from Court of Coordinate Jurisdiction. They are all from High Court. The one is the State High Court, the other is the Federal High Court. But they are High Courts.
Which carries more weight here?
I don't think this the issue of carrying more weight. The issue of carrying more weight does not arise. They are often the Supreme Court and or the appellate court will have to decide which is which, and which, to my mind, will not be very healthy for the PDP, because they will just be going to be up and down, up to the Supreme Court and so on. And before you know it, it will water down the impact of the party. And you can see it. Most of the governors of the party and other national elected officials, auditions operate. Nobody wants to put their destiny into an unknown venture. Okay. Because as it is now, nobody is sure of what next is going to happen within the PDP. If anybody will beat his chest and tell you that he is very confident about what is going to happen, that person is lying. Because when you put the political parties' faith, the judiciary has its own eye in which it looks at issues. And maybe at the time that you least expected, the sun is here. They will just make a pronouncement, you have been left in the lock. And then other parties will profit from what is happening. All right. I think the PDP should look at itself. All the stakeholders should tell each other the truth and let the party move. The interest of the party is more of this country. They should be able to put aside all their differences and then allow the system to function, because the most important thing actually in politics is for you to be able to organize yourself and get power.
Okay. So thank you very much, Dr. Mali. They should put aside their differences so that all this confusion, because Timothy, let me bring you in. Like the convention has thrown in more confusion than it was before, and of the party concerning the convention.
Anytime I feel pained that we talk about we are having to talk about a divided PDP, a PDP that is struggling, a PDP that is bleeding, and a PDP that seems to have lost direction or focus. PDP that seems to have lost direction or focus. Books or follow the procedures in our guidelines. 90% of the problems we have, or we are discussing about, or the countries even discussing about, that the PDP has, will not even arise. When my learned brother was talking developments, if you have a competent court judgment, the National Legal Advisor will sit down. A senior advocate will go to law.